Hey, what's up fellow YouTubers, fellow toy nuts and toy collectors? This is Starscream 1988, and today I bring you a review on Bandai's Big O. And this is somewhat of a neo-retro review. These are from 2001, very cool sets. They did a few items. I forgot what the actual set was called, so I do apologize. They made these guys here. They made the swordfish from Outlaw Star was? No, I'm sorry. They made the Outlaw Star from Outlaw Star, and then they also made the swordfish from Cowboy Bebop. I used to actually have either one. I can't remember, but for some reason I traded it for something else and whatever, not as I usually do. But yeah, I actually picked these up from my brother, from Gabe, and so he was in need of some cash, and he was, it's like, oh, whatever, they just sit there, they do nothing. They were really dirty too. So I said, yeah, I'll buy them from you. He had them on eBay, and he had a few questions, I guess. A couple people were asking, but they didn't want to pay, even though he was the least expensive out of all the people on, I believe. So anyway, so as you can see here, to my left is Big Duo, and he basically comes out towards the end of the show, of the 26 episodes basically. And then to the right over here is the man himself, or the robot himself, Big Duo. I mean Big O. Big O and Big Duo. As you can see here in front of you, they also come with these. Obviously this isn't the attraction of the video, but I'll just show them to you anyway. This is Angel. She obviously played, if you've seen the show, she played like 3 different parts. She was like a scientist and something else, and you would have to watch the show. I don't want to give it away just in case. Here he is with his sunglasses, calling on Big O. Then this one right here is Dorothy, and obviously this is again Roger without his glasses and not calling Big O. They're not really posable. They just kind of stand there, and that's basically it. So yeah, that's that. Obviously they're part of the display, so I obviously wanted to show them to you. Now on to the robots themselves. Yeah, very cool. Somewhat like I guess it's like a PVC plastic or something. Might be ABS actually. But yeah, they're very nice. Some might posable. Obviously they have huge hands. And it's funny because I don't have any right now, but it makes me the way his arms are shaped kind of reminds me of Pacific Rim. What is it, Gypsies, whatever the heck it's called, Gypsy something, where he has turbines. So he actually has compressors, not compressors, but they're really more of like shocks, and when he's gonna punch the bad guys, this kind of moves up and slams down. That's how he punches the crap out of the bad guys. So yeah, so he's a little awkward. He can't really keep his arm straight down, but that's okay. But yeah, in terms of his articulation, he has quite a few really. His foot there moves side to side, and I know my hands are kind of in the way there, so there you go. This also moves here, and it has, I guess, like a pivot, so it can move, but there's a little bit of a restriction. His leg has somewhat of a ankle pivot. Points up a little bit, points down, not much, but there is a little bit of articulation. No waist movement at all, but this piece here does move for some reason. I guess it's because it's what's holding both pieces together. In terms of his arm articulation, 360 obviously, up and down, and his arm same thing, up and down. Now unlike Big Duo, which doesn't have hands, well, he kind of has hands but not really, this guy here, you can actually pop these out carefully. And then he does come with assorted hands. Obviously that would go to his left hand, but so he has hands sticking out like that. Okay. And he also has kind of like a karate chop hand that's molded. So you can kind of put that here if you wanted. And it's really hard, and I hope I don't break it. But yeah, so he has kind of karate chop hands. Or he could probably maybe salute. Nah, it's gonna be impossible. But yeah, so he does come with a couple accessories, unlike Big Duo. But yeah, really cool figure. There's not really much to talk about these. I did want to just share them with you because they are kind of old. At this point they're 13 years old, and his head obviously does can move left and right, as you can see there. And no up and down. Has some translucent parts, as you can kind of see there. Pretty nice. They're very, very nice figures. I'm glad I have them in my collection, and I'll be able to eventually display them. So, but yeah, it's real cool. I'll bring this guy out over here. So here's the infamous Big Duo. Really weird. Unlike Big O with his pistons, that's what I meant to call them, pistons. Unlike Big O with his pistons, he actually has, I don't know, these look like vintage jets, airplanes, or whatever. If you can kind of see them carefully there. The wings are obviously retracted, but they don't really come out actually. But and then obviously that would be the propeller, and it actually does turn, as you can see there. Now the propellers basically became hands. They do actually have some articulation, so you can move them. I gotta be careful because these haven't been played with in years, or if ever. So a piece just kind of flew out there. I don't know if you saw that, but yeah, these, you know, that's, I guess he would have a little bit of a grab, but they open up. On this one here, oop, another piece just fell off. It's breaking apart. These are really old. See, that one's very open there. So let's see what pieces actually just came out. I think they have to do with the they hold the propeller there a little bit. It's just a piece of plastic, but you definitely might want to be careful if you own something like this, or if you're deciding to buy something like this. But yeah, his articulation is exactly the same. He has the same exact molding in terms of his kind of a skirt there. His is one piece, as you can see. His kind of splits off there, and instead of protruding out, it's indented in, so it's pretty close. So leg wise, they're exactly the same. His feet though, he has these coming out, and here they're actually slanted in, and he has more of a kind of like Frankenstein look there, with the screws holding his foot and his gigantic screws. So that's pretty cool. Again, going back with this guy here, yeah, he has these funky looking I guess they used to be jets. As you can see, that would be the canopy. There's some machine guns there, and then those would be the thrusters. And I think this guy in the show flew, but I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember, to be honest. Maybe he didn't actually. His head is kind of weird. Obviously it's more aerodynamic, I guess. And then he has that black, half and white looking face there. But he's cool though. He's cool nevertheless. I mean, I like Big O a lot more, but this guy is very cool also. In terms of articulation, he's a little bit more limited because he has these things sticking out. But yeah, he can still go up and down. He can still turn, as you can see. So, and like I said, his things do move, which is pretty nice. And then this kind of moves a little bit. Well, no, they actually just come out. You might want to be careful not to lose these, just in case. So it would have been cool if there would have been a full wing too for it to come out, but there isn't. So that's pretty much it. So again, this was your Big O and Big Duo review. Quick one, quick review. Don't have to really dwell on it too much. It's really, like I said, more of a retro review. So if you're wondering what size they are, I don't have anything out. Actually, I have a Marvel Universe guy here, so it kind of gives you, obviously Thanos is one of the taller ones, so it kind of goes to show you. So this is a 3/4 inch, really a 4-inch figure, so you're looking at 6 inches approximately. These guys are probably a little bit taller, 6 inches. That's basically it. Again, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching my videos. Hope you enjoy this. I would definitely suggest this. It's a really, really cool toy. If you were into the whole animation scene, you know, back in the early 2000s and stuff. But again, yeah, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Peace. Take care. Rate, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. You guys take care. Bye.